Hey up, it's Theme Park Bazaar and
Bazaar.
join us today as we're going to take a different route to Orlando, Florida via Atlanta. Is it worth taking a connection? Find out.
Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all the way. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
Hey up, it's Theme Park Bazaar and
Mrs. Bazaar.
welcome to our what will be our final vlog from the UK. The last time you saw us, we were just picked Chloe up, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
In Skipton. So about a week's passed since then, maybe a bit longer.
10 days.
Yeah, so we've been hanging out with family. We went over to Cleveland's, my dad's 90th birthday. All the family were there, so we had a big party. And in today's vlog, we are going to be travelling back to Orlando slightly differently
A little bit.
to how we normally do.
Yeah.
Just let you know on the way, this is our last flight with Virgin we have booked. If you saw that vlog, I'll put a link into it about our experience with Virgin. I think we've gone for like 14 flights with problems.
Yep.
Something like that. So we booked this as our last trip. We have 2 more trips booked for the UK for this year and next year, and neither of those are going to be with Virgin. But this is the last flight we'll be doing with them. It's the night before now. I just checked into the hotel. On our way out, we did get one of the newer, is it A350s?
Yes.
Yeah, the Airbus, which was better, wasn't it?
A little bit better, yes.
Yeah, I think your screen was cracked.
My screen was still cracked, wasn't it?
Yeah,
'Cause it was a fairly new one.
but it worked all right.
Yeah, it was fine. Worked
My
all
audio,
right.
but for the but I don't know what was wrong with the ovens on the plane. 'Cause it's the first time, like 20 years, the food was inedible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was not. It was really, really bad.
It was like I think
You couldn't eat it, could you?
No, I mean the ovens. I don't know what had happened if they just nucleared everything. I mean, we got the main course. I had pasta, and it was just like rubber, and all the sauce had evaporated.
Yeah.
And you had the fish.
I had the fish, and you just couldn't. It was like rock hard to cut it.
Yeah, we're in premium economy, by the way. We booked it.
Yeah.
And then when we got the breakfast, it'd been that cooked, baked that the scrambled eggs were just powdered again, and I couldn't even hack through the sausage. And I don't think you even tried, did you?
I don't know. I didn't have the breakfast. I
No.
had the French toast, and it was just like all the stuff that goes on it was just completely
Yeah, I think it seemed like
burnt in the
it's like
bottom.
it's like everything had just been like the ovens had been on super hot.
It was like nuked.
Yeah, and the crew were really good again as usual. The plane was better because it was newer. Bad news for tomorrow is we're back on the A330, unfortunately. We are taking a slightly different route back this time, and we're staying in a different hotel. We'll show you. We are trying to save some money. We are going to do an indirect flight to Orlando. So we are taking Virgin from Manchester to Atlanta. Then we have a 2-hour layover in Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Orlando. So in this vlog, we'll try and share with you as an option. You can have a look and see if it's something you'd like to do. Probably works about 6 hours longer in travel. But it did save us a few $100s. It was cheaper to go indirect than direct, but you can make a judgment for yourself. The only thing that messed us about a bit is we weren't supposed to fly till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So the other thing is, hey, we don't need a hotel room for the night. And then guess what? They changed the flight times, and we're now flying at 12:30. And that was just a bit tight for me. It means you're checking in about 9 o'clock.
And you'd be hitting rush hour.
Hitting rush hour, and then we got to come all the way down from Cleveland's, which is like an hour and a half.
Apparently there's some roadworks near the airport as well.
Yeah.
That you're going to get caught up in.
So we ended up still paying for the hotel that we weren't planning to. We were staying in a different one. We normally stay at the Holiday Inn Express at the airport, the one that's walking distance, and do twilight check-in. This time we're in a Holiday Inn Express, but it's in Wilmslow. And I'll drop a thing in here. It's about two miles away. It's a lot older hotel.
It is.
But it was a lot cheaper because Chloe's in the room next door. And we'll meet up with her later on when we go out for a bite to eat. But I could get 2 rooms here for the price of 1 shared room at the other hotel. But we'll let you know what it's like. Couple of first observations, there's no fridge in the room.
No.
Which you get in the other one. So if you've got drinks like we have, drink them now.
No air conditioning.
And no air conditioning, that's a good point. They give you a fan. But there is no air conditioning like the other one. So I probably won't want to stay here in the middle of the summer.
No.
Because we got the window cracked, but that's about all
You
you
can't
got.
feel it.
Yeah, and then we got, but it's a room. We do get a free drinks voucher because the members we are, and I think parking's £13 a day. There is no shuttle to the airport either.
No.
So you either got to get a taxi, or you have to pay £13 to park, which we're doing. So, is it cheaper in the long run? Well, it is with 2 of us.
Yeah, with 3 of us.
With 3 of us, sorry. With 2 of us, probably not.
No.
Probably wouldn't do it, because Chloe's here. she's sorted in the next room. So tonight we're going to also go to a pub that's just down the road here called the Romper Inn. They look quite nice. We got lost on the way here. We ended up going to the pub. Not in. We found it and then turned around and came back. So we have a meal booked there tonight. We'll show you. That's another option if you're around Manchester Airport. Everybody goes to that pub that's on the runway.
Yeah.
We're just the other side of the airport. So we'll see what it's like for noise. And then tomorrow, as I say, we have 12:30 flight. Chloe's going at 2.
2:30.
Yeah, she booked her flights to go at the same time as well. She's not flying Virgin. She's flying Aer Lingus to JFK and then connecting to Washington where she lives. So that's kind of messed up a bit, but she'll come in earlier with us to the airport. So we're going to do all the check-in tomorrow and security tomorrow. Take the car back tomorrow as well. The car's outside. I'll show you it later on. It's beautifully pristine and clean, isn't it? So we'll take that car back tomorrow and drop it off as well. So we've got a lot of things to do tomorrow, but tonight we don't have a lot to do. So
it's going to feel very strange not charging around when we get
if you saw the last vlog when we went back, it's like take the
back.
car back, get the food, go to the room, no.
Get me Greg's.
Yeah, you're not going to get your Greg's from here, unfortunately.
No.
There is a Costa packet. We call it Costa packet, you call it Costa coffee, but
cost a lot.
Cost a lot, yeah. It's really expensive over here. I've got to say overall food is a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And drinks are a lot cheaper than in the USA. So we've been here quite a few weeks now, and it definitely is still cheaper here,
is still cheaper.
even though prices have gone up. So yeah, stick with us. We are going to chill for a couple of hours, and then we are going to go grab Chloe and head to the Romper Inn for our tea. But before we have tea, we're going to try this thing that my sister bought for us from Cleveland's. It's called a snap. I have no idea what it is. It's something my mum likes. I don't know if it's a cake or a pie or something. She gets it from the local baker. I can't remember the name of the baker's in there, can you?
I don't know, is it Grimes?
On the main street. Do you want to try this and see what it is? I have no idea.
Like a bit flaky, a bit sticky on top.
Yeah. Tell me if you've had one of these before. We've never heard of them. Try cracking it in half and see what's in it.
It's going to make a lot of mess.
Well, try cracking it half in the bathroom and then coming back and showing me over the sink. Just for you, we're going to experiment and see what this snap is. Maybe you have to snap them. Because it's now 4 o'clock. So we should be 2 hours before we eat. So a bit of a snack. What's it got in it?
It looks like an Eccles cake with the currants in.
Oh, right. It's like a currant cake.
It's like Eccles cake, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Told you. Flaky, very flaky
Let me
pastry.
try it. See what it's like.
I'll try a little bit. I'm not.
Yeah. What do you think?
I could see it's quite addictive.
Yeah?
Mm.
That looks quite interesting.
It's like dry, but then it's like sweet.
Like sugar on the outside. And raisins and chewy. Very chewy. Okay.
Okay, very addictive. Nice.
Very nice, that.
A bit like an Eccles cake.
Snap.
Snap.
Get some of more of those. Except you can't get them in America.
I never even heard of them here.
So we're going to have this. We're going to have a drink and then join us as we head out to the very clean car to go to the pub. Right, we're heading out. I think the lodge guys have been here before, because remember them deck chairs being in one of their vlogs. They may have stayed here before. So Miss Basil is with us, and we're going to head out and we'll show you the car. Now, in defence of the car, we've had it like for 3 or 4 weeks. Put it through the car wash once. But where we've been staying at the Airbnb has been under these trees that have been spitting sap and all kinds of rubbish onto it. So I'll show you what it's like now. Yeah, so not the best. Right, so we're going to head round to the pub. It literally is just over there, but we've got to go out to the road and come back again. It's probably less than you could walk if all these trees and stuff weren't in the way. But yeah, we'll just head round the block and get to the pub. So we are here. Tons of traffic coming out there. We just saw a path coming down. There may be a path to actually walk to this place from the hotel. I'm not sure. Oh, Miss Basil's here. Haven't seen her yet. And Max is behind. And this is a very quaint little pub. It's got an outside eating area. Looks very oldie worldy from the outside. There's a path down here, I don't know how it goes, but we got to get petrol anyway for tomorrow to take the rental car back, so I want to fill up when we come down. But I'm not sure where the entrance is, so just go look at this path. Yeah, goes all the way down there. Could go down to where we were. I think it does actually come out of the hotel. You can walk around. Let's go and get in there. Let's go and get it in the pub. It's a chef and brewer pub, so it's a big chain. Airport's hidden gem. Well, they have a ploughman sharing board. That's just for me, I think.
Is it?
Chicken elite pie. These are different ones to what's on the thing.
These are the specials.
Yeah. And here classics. And puddings, which are always better in England, aren't they? Puddings are so much better. They haven't got your triple one, you think? Pudding to the menu then, Max?
It's quite nice, isn't
Got different things, aren't they?
Different, yeah, it's very interesting.
What are you going to try? You're going to try that?
I'm going to try the pork, apple and cider terrine, which apparently is a bit like pate but thicker.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I'm going to try the salmon and mature cheddar fish cake. New potatoes.
And what did Chloe, you found? What was on the burgers? What was on the burgers, Chloe? It was
Marmite mayonnaise.
some very unique
Marmite
food options.
It's not often you see toad in the hole on
No,
it either.
no, that's true. What do you think there, Max?
Looks interesting.
So that's the brands, that's some butter, and so I've got to put
It's herb butter.
herb butter.
I think that was like Branston.
Yeah, and that's your
It's the
Pate.
pork terrine.
yeah. Cut it up then. Have a bit. It's only a lot thicker than pate, isn't it?
Smells good.
Yeah.
Different?
I think Chloe. Really tasty, isn't it? That herb butter's really good.
Yeah.
Got a very strong taste to it, isn't it?
Is it? Never tried that yet.
Try it. I mean the pate.
Oh, the pate, yes, very strong.
Yep. Fish and chips for Chloe. You got that.
We've got salmon fish cake.
Salmon fish cake with the poached egg on top.
Yeah.
Mike, I think I picked the best dish. The roast lamb. Look at that. Roast lamb with new potatoes. Look at that. That chimichurri on there. Yeah. Nope, that's mint, not chimichurri. It's a mint sauce. Really nice. How's yours? Does it go well on the cheese with the salmon? Does it work? Yeah. And Chloe's got her last fish and chips before she goes back. What do we think then, family? Is it Airport's hidden gem, this pub?
It is. It was lovely.
Yeah. Really nice,
Really
isn't it?
good food.
It gets about £70 for three of us. We had a starter and a main course each. And drinks. Food was really good though, wasn't it? Top notch. Yeah, let's give it a try. So it's just around the other side of the airport. You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Your fish and chips?
Yep.
Right, we're going to head round and fill the car up with petrol. Because a petrol station just across the road down there, and then we'll head back and get our free drink in the bar before an early night, I think. Right, we are back, and that petrol station I went to has a Marks and Spencer's outlet there in the food outlet, and they had lots of sandwiches marked down with yellow stickers on. Look really good. So if you're not going to eat in the pub, that's somewhere you could go. If you are going to eat in the pub, you can walk. That path we showed you, you can leave here, cross the road, go down, it cuts through the trees and takes you straight into the pub. So that would be my recommendation, because you saw how busy it was when we drove down at rush hour. But yeah, you can walk across and have a beer there, but we're going to get even better a free beer inside the bar here in the Holiday Inn Express. Right, so beer where you can only get wine or beer, basically, or soft drinks with the vouchers. All these hotels are different. The Holiday Inn Express down by the airport, you can have anything. But I did ask, and they have a little pre-printed list. If you get fortunate to get them, but just be aware you can't have everything because of what's on the deal, so to speak. So I got a pint of Camden, and Maxon got another lager and black. We're going to drink these, chill out, and we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning.
Morning.
Your flight ready?
Yes, just about.
Yes, it's now 8:15 in the morning. Slept well in that bed. It was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it might be too soft. I did wake up with an achy back bit when I woke up.
Pretty good, and not a lot of noise from the rooms, man. We did have the noise box on, because just across from there, where we are in this room, there's like terminal building, cargo. So I could hear lots of beeping trucks reversing. I think I was woken up at 5:40 by somebody next door, going through every single drawer and slamming it. You know how they do when they check out. But yeah, we went down for breakfast. Quite a good choice for breakfast. There was hot food, there was cold food, Had lots of drinks and a jam station I'd never seen before.
With honey.
With honey,
Yeah.
which you tried.
It's very nice.
Yeah, you had the full cooked breakfast. I just had a bacon sandwich. It's a bit early for me for eating. Our inbound flight is coming from Atlanta, and that is landing in about half an hour. In about 15 minutes, we're going to head out, pick Chloe up, go and take the rental car back. We fueled up last night, so that should be good to go back. And we packed everything in our cases. Literally every single cable is out of my bag.
See if it gets pulled.
Well, you know what Manchester
gonna get
Airport's
pulled.
like. Both bags got pulled last time
Yes,
for no
they did.
reason, didn't they?
Yeah.
So we just get used to it now. It's just absolutely useless. Sorry. I know it's for security and I shouldn't moan about it, but it's the only,
It's only Manchester.
it's the only airport in the world that pulls your bags. Everybody's bags. And they spend a lot of people waiting time because they don't have a lot of staff to check what's wrong with them. I think the last 3 times mine's been pulled, it's for we don't know. And they just gave it me in the end. So we'll see. You just need better machines. That's what it is. Right, so we will get wrapped up and head to the car rental centre. And actually, when you come out here of the hotel, if you go left and follow that perimeter road around the airport, it should bring us round to the road that we come down to the other Holiday Inn.
Oh,
Coming down to the lights and then go through onto the dual carriageway and to the car rental centre, going very carefully because the fuel is full. So no air conditioning, no lights, coasting when we can. It's an automatic, you can't really do that.
No.
Yeah, but we'll take the car back and they will see you in the terminal. Right, we are through security, aren't we? And for the first time ever, both our bags
Did not.
did not get pulled. We took everything out of them, like, but for the first time ever, we both got pulled over for having our shoes screened.
Yeah.
I don't know why you leave your shoes on now, but they went for secondary screening. They're both okay,
Yeah.
but they were pulling everybody over, so I don't know what that was. But miracle, both bags. I think that's the first time in probably, 5 years?
Yeah.
That both bags have come through without getting pulled.
At
So
least
well,
5 years.
well done, Manchester. You're getting there. You're
Slowly.
Getting there. Slowly, getting there. You'll notice one person is missing. That's our Chloe. She was supposed to be coming through with us. She's on an Aer Lingus flight about 2 hours after us. And though the Aer Lingus desk is open for checking in on the Orlando flight, they would not check her in to JFK until 3 hours before. Apparently, 3 hours before they go.
Yeah.
Apparently, they weren't the crew to check in for JFK, whatever that means. So unfortunately, she should be able to check in at 11:40,
Yeah.
and we board at 11:20. So we will not get to spend time. You won't get to spend time with looking through duty free together. So hello, Chloe. See you in July on the road trip. We'll be back. There's our plane, I think. She said it was in the A gate, so I think that's ours there, ready to the older A330. So we have 2 hours, well, just under 2 hours before, well, an hour and a half before we board. So we'll wander up, maybe get a coffee. Oh, by the way, Virgin have moved now, haven't they?
Yeah,
They're now in
maybe.
the new area in T2 to the left, which is a nice new area. And there's also an end to departures down that end as well. I'm going to walk to the main departures area that you used to have to go through. It gets you to the same point. We paid again for the fast track. We didn't really need it, did we, at 10 o'clock in the morning. We'll see how we go. So, right, we are going to wander up, maybe get a coffee and kill a little bit of time. Not too hungry because we had our breakfast. We will get a sandwich from somewhere based on the quality of the meal coming out. We will get a sandwich. We have some crisps we brought from home because it's cheaper. But we'll probably go and look in the meal deals, won't we?
Get a
Grab
drink.
something just before we board.
Yeah.
And then we have a drink and a sandwich each. But yeah, let's head up into the terminal. Yep. In duty free hell. Max has been here now trying all the perfumes. Feels like I'm Morton Brown though, don't you?
I do love them.
I haven't seen those gel wash refill things before.
No, I haven't
Bags,
seen
they're new. I think what perfumes are you liking?
I like the Marc Jacobs, I think.
The new one.
Yeah. I like the Marc Jacobs one. Looking at that one, Bluebell and Wild Strawberry. I've seen that one before.
What, it says new?
Is there a tester for that or not?
No. Smell like bluebell and round strawberry.
I don't think so.
Oh, just grabbing a quick cuppa before we board. One thing we are noticing coming at this time of day is it's a lot quieter. Usually it's rammed, isn't it, for people? So it's a lot quieter. This is more chilled at this time of day. That is one advantage of coming later. And we've got the sandwich that we've got for the last 2 or 3 trips to get, which is the horse in sauce, is it? The duck in a horse in sauce from Pret a Manager. So that's in the bag ready to get us on the plane. Okay, we're down at the gate. The plane is here. Fingers crossed we actually get one with a IFE that's working. It's all I'm bothered about. 9 hours, we can watch a movie.
Yeah.
We have a sandwich, we got us crisps, even if the food's as bad as the way out. But hope that was unusual for Virgin. First time I've had bad food on there for a long, long time. Well, ever, I think. On
But
their
yeah, I
price.
mean, you usually can eat it, can't you?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
It's not edible.
So I don't expect to be bad food again. Just fingers crossed that we get an iFi that works. Well, you've got your iPads with your movies, haven't you?
Well, I've got a couple of movies.
Yeah. So let's go on board the plane. So we're on. What are you fancying, Max? Well, you've already pre-ordered his meal, haven't we?
We've ordered the carboujons, I think, haven't we?
Yeah. Could have had the chicken tikka, that's with a choice. But
Yeah.
what's for dessert, though?
Strawberry and rosy mess. Yummy.
You've had, how many messes have you had while we've been here?
Only one.
Only one?
Yeah.
Good, though.
Actually, technically none, because it wasn't mine.
Yeah, but you shared it.
I did have a little bit.
Yeah. And then we got the, later on, we got the high tea later on. We just had the Prosecco, and fingers crossed, the IFE seems to be working, doesn't it?
So far.
So far.
We haven't plugged the things in yet. so
Yeah, the
we don't really
headphones.
know.
Yeah, that's true. Because yeah, they have to go in here, don't they? This is the thing. This is the thing that causes the problem all the time. I've tried to get on the paid for the messaging, but it's not working yet, even though it says it should do. So we'll see if we can get some messaging working on the phone. £3
£3.50.
50 for
It's not working.
messaging. Yeah, we'll see. We're on the ground here. Right, first drink service is out. We're both on as vodkas, aren't we? These new, we mentioned on the last flight, these newer vodkas in the metal tin, the metal bottles that you can't actually see how much you're drinking, can you?
No. But you've got two.
Yeah, I was quoting, always be nice to your flight attendants, and I ended up getting two. Oh, one's hidden down there. There it is. So everything's going well so far. I've checked the headphones, my headphones work. You haven't checked yours yet, have you?
The ones for the plane yet.
Yeah.
I've got mine on.
8 hours 45 minutes flight time. We were left, what, 20 minutes early? 10 minutes early, maybe?
10 minutes.
Right, we pre-ordered the fish, as you heard, so we will wait and see what that comes out, but our last flight seems to be going quite well so far. Main event has arrived. We both ordered the fish, and we got an eat a mess, bit of salad and some cheese. I said my vodka to have in my orange. How's it looking? One of the things we forgot to mention on the outbound was we couldn't pre-order the meals, could we? It didn't come through on the email, and I rang them, and they just said, "Oh no, the system's broken. Nobody can pre-order." So we just basically had to go with what they had, which that was the flight with him, was like cooked to a crisp, wasn't it? So hopefully this is better, but looking good so far. You got some more salt and peppers you can pinch.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, well the fish looked good, but it's really, really salty, and it's in like a curry sauce. I couldn't eat it; it was too salty for me.
Supposed to be tartar sauce.
Tartar sauce.
That's what it says on the menu.
Yeah, it was curry, wasn't
That's
it?
curry fried. Why would you put curry?
Yeah, and then potatoes. Yeah, so it was, and just the salt killed me. What about you? How's the eating mess?
It's nice, but it's not eating
Fun,
mess.
is it?
It's nice, but it's not eating mess.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like a mousse with like sponge. It tastes very nice, but it's no eating mess. There's no meringue in it.
Yeah.
And if there were, it'd be soft anyway.
Yeah, you can have mine. I don't want to do that. I would do the cheese and biscuits, but gosh, the salt in that. I had people behind saying as well how salty it was. You just couldn't eat that. Maxine just got busted, didn't you, Max?
I got
What did you get busted for? Yeah.
Nicking the first class snacks.
Yeah.
Well, not nicking them. I was like, oh, them are nice. Them are nice. I've not seen them before. So I said to her, I said, is there any gingerbread fudge? She went, go and get yours.
Yeah, she's like, I'll put yours out for you, didn't she?
Yeah, she said, I'll put yours out
Maxine's
for
just stood at the bar in first class going through all the snacks, completely oblivious she's in the next cabin. Eh?
But
You got some?
she did bring me some. I've never seen this before, so we'll either like it or we won't.
We being her. Yeah. How is it?
You have to like gingerbread, but it's really, really good. Very, very nice.
Right, well, that's quite a landing, wasn't it?
Oh my neck,
And
that
how
was
many,
quick.
how many planes were coming down and taking off when you were filming there?
Oh my, loads of them.
Yeah.
And then I looked behind and there must have been another 5 coming
Yeah.
straight behind us.
Yeah.
Must be why I did it really quick.
Yeah, so just the last half of the flight, we just watched some movies. We had the, what do they call it, the high tea.
High tea.
High tea. Now they just offer you basically, it's the same meal, you just get a different sandwich, don't you?
Yeah.
And so we both had the high tea. You had your sandwich, didn't you, in between? 'Cause you didn't eat that main
did.
course.
I did. I was
Because
a little bit peckish.
Because you're a little bit peckish. We landed at 10:02, and to be sat here at the gate to board the next flight is 40 minutes. And you may say, well, that doesn't sound, that sounds okay, but you got to imagine we land. I'm talking 40 minutes from us pulling up to the gate.
Yep.
Then we let all the business class off.
Yep.
Then we got off. Then we had to get through immigration. Now we do have global entry, so that
Yep.
helped us speed things up. Then after you get through immigration, you have to go to the baggage hall. Then you have to get all the bags. Then you have to recheck all the bags in again. Then you have to get through security again. Now, obviously, we have TSA pre-check that helped with that, and we were looking at the bags coming off early. Then we got out at Terminal F, where we landed, and we have to be here in B, which is the other end of the airport,
Yep.
using the plane train. So kudos to this airport. I've got to say, I'm very impressed with.
They were quick.
Very quick. I mean, 40 minutes. That's like... And how long did it take us when we were in San Francisco?
Oh, going past 2 hours.
Yep.
And we had to run
Yep.
at the end of it.
Yep. So, yeah, I would say Atlanta, definitely an airport. If you've got tight connections, you're going to be pretty good. We have to wait here a couple of hours. I would say if you're going to, some of you people coming to Florida want to go to the parks when you get there, connecting is not the best idea.
No.
Because it takes you as long to get here as fly here to Atlanta as it does to Florida.
Yeah.
More or less, maybe within half an hour. It's
Yeah.
8 hours, 45 minutes.
Yes.
It's only about 9 hours, 9.5, isn't it, going
Yeah.
to Florida? And then we've got a 2-hour layover and another hour's flight when we get there. One thing that may help us, though, when we get to Orlando is our bags may come off quicker, because not many people pay for checked bags, do they?
No.
For internal flights.
For domestic flights.
For domestic flights, and we'll be coming off in MCO as domestic, because we've done all the immigration here and rechecked the
Yes.
bags. So hopefully we won't have too long to wait when we get there, but we've still got another 5 hours or so. What time are we at now, Max? It's
Local
20 to 6, and we land at 9 o'clock. So we land at 9, so 3.5 hours. We're going to grab some food. One thing, Virgin was doing so well. Food was okay, apart from that meal.
That meal was awful.
Yeah,
How can you say that it was okay?
I mean, yeah, it was all right. I mean, I ate it. It just, it wasn't that brilliant. But the one thing, at one point there, you dropped your earbuds on the floor, didn't
Yeah.
you? And I had to go hunting for them, and this is what I found. And it almost made me gip. That seat was absolutely disgusting. Filthy, covered in, I don't know what.
I don't know, I didn't go and look.
And under those flaps, those black plastic flaps, you can see I lifted them up, and it was even worse under there. I don't know how long it's been since that plane was deep cleaned, and I'm sure other airlines are the same. But after that, I just felt I had to go straight to the bathrooms and wash. I just felt really dirty after. I'm like, if that's the stay, and that was just between down by your legs.
Yeah.
It wasn't like under the seat; it was just down by your legs. So that I so wanted Virgin this last flight to be a positive one, and say well done Virgin. But I can't, can you?
No.
I'm not upset that we're going another airline
No.
next time. Sorry, that's the truth. That's what it is. Yeah, it did make me feel very queasy,
Yeah.
seeing all that gunk.
It's a
down.
shame because the staff are just absolutely
And staff as
amazing.
always, yeah, Virgin staff are lovely as always. Happy, smiling.
Can't do enough for you.
Can't do enough for you, can they? But there you go. We're now going to go and grab something to eat. I won't be able to film much on the next flight because it's like 3. We're sharing with somebody else. We're in like premium economy. Well, not premium, Delta Plus, is it?
Delta
Comfort
Plus.
Plus, I think, near the front of the plane. 757, all plane again. But we'll give you a couple of shots as we get on there. But we have probably an hour and a half before boarding. Is that right? We board at 6, quarter to 7. It's quarter to 6 now, isn't it? So we'll have about an hour. Just over an hour to go and get something to eat. But Atlanta has a lot of eating places and a lot of choices for eating in the
This is
hubs.
the busiest airport in the world.
It is, yep. True fact. But every one of these terminals is a central hub.
Yeah.
Also, if you're a plane spotter, it's great as Atlanta Airport because they've got lots of glass. You can see lots of different planes and you can get pretty close to the runways. So you can see basically where the V2 and rotate and go up. Some pretty good shots from out here as well. I didn't mention, I should say, when we were on the plane, we did pay for the Wi-Fi. It wasn't very good, very spotty. I wouldn't recommend it. Just paid for the messaging one. It was about £4, £4, I think it was. and it was intermittent, on and off. You basically couldn't use it. So yeah, our experience, not worth the money. Yep, we're delayed. That's always the risk when you got a connecting flight. And we have a plane, but we have no pilots. So we're just waiting for them. But they're delayed on an inbound. Chloe's delayed as well. She's in JFK now. She's at a delay as well. So got to factor that in if you're making a connection, especially in the evenings. More in the summertime, you get the bad weather. But they're saying it's only 15 minutes, but no way. Once the pilots get here, it's 30 minutes to 45 minutes. They've got to do all their stuff and prep the plane. And they're not landing till 7:15. And then they've got to get over here. So we're going to be probably 45 minutes late taking off to an hour, I would say, at a guess. I'll update you when we take off.
You are getting settled. All of your carry-on items must fit securely completely underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartment. If you brought 2 items on board this aircraft, go ahead and place one of your items up underneath your seat, your second item into the overhead bin. This way we can accommodate everyone's carry-on baggage. Once again, if you brought 2 items on board, one of your items has to go up underneath your seat. If you need assistance with your luggage, notify flight attendant. Thank you.
Right, we're on, aren't we?
Yeah. Finally.
Yeah, 5 minutes after takeoff time now. So I think we'll be about half an hour late, you think?
Yeah.
Just noticed on the film thing here, they got better films than we had on the Virgin flight. They have the new Marvel one on here, the Hulk, Captain America. That wasn't on our flight, was it?
Nope. Because I don't watched it.
Yeah. Yeah, on the old 757. Pilots actually got on boarded at the same time as us, didn't they? Just going out to check, do his walk around now, so.
Half an hour.
Yeah, I'd say about 8:15, but then you got the traffic here at Atlanta to take off. It's busy.
Half an hour.
Yeah, that's just to leave the gate.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your back. To release, lift the top of the buckle.
As sure as the sun will shine, I'll be there both day and night. And when the sky comes falling down, hear the sirens singing out for us tonight. Cause loving you's the blood sport. Keep my fingers crossed. I won't ever fall short. Give you all I got. I will take a bullet. Keep you safe and sound. Standing in the front line, waiting for your call tonight. And in the darkest hour, I'll chase away the demons. Just get ready for the weekend wars. I'm gonna get a big scar to show. The ball is in your court. You gotta say if it's a masquerade or if you really care for me the way I care for you. Cause I can't hold it back no more.
Right, we're here at baggage claim, aren't we? We landed about half an hour late, as we said.
Yeah.
It's now 10:15. We should have landed at 9:05. And then we're going to get here. I see one of our bags is coming around already.
Yeah, one of our bags.
So, yeah, quicker to get the bags off because there aren't as many bags, as we said. Let's go and pick the bags up and get an Uber to get back home. Right, we're back. It is just after 10:30. About half an hour later than we expected to be back.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I forgot to mention earlier on, we got some great views over Epic.
Yeah.
Epic Universe we flew over, and we also saw the fireworks going at Magic Kingdom, didn't we?
And Icon Park.
And Icon Park, yeah, I don't think we filmed Icon Park. We got some pictures of Epic and some video of the fireworks. Uber didn't take too long. It was very expensive tonight, though, to get back. In fact, we used Lyft. Always advise you checking both. We went to Lyft. Uber wanted like $80 and Lyft wanted $60, so we went with Lyft. So we are going to get something to eat, have a brew, unpack, go get some sleep, and join us tomorrow or in a few minutes for you, and we'll do a wrap up of today's travel. Well then, it's next morning, isn't it? Well, it's afternoon now, actually. It is just 12:30. I slept till about 5:40, 6 o'clock. What time do you get up at?
About 7:15.
Yeah. But then Bride awake, so we've done a lot this morning. We've done a lot of the unpacking.
How was a walk?
Yeah, Ada's walk, because we're keeping fit now. We're trying to work off these calories, these holiday calories. And then we got some breakfast, and then we went and did our big shop, didn't we? At Wally World and Publix, which we'll just, we'll before we actually do a wrap up on the vlog, we'll show you some of the treats we brought back as well. Oh, and Maxine's very happy because I bought her some flowers, because I'm that kind of romantic.
You lie.
What?
You lie.
There you are. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? Eh?
They are pretty.
Yeah. You're not ill or anything, are you? I bought you those.
Yeah, I got them free for being an anniversary member.
Well, yeah, but
Publix.
you can say I got them for you. Yeah, feel better.
No.
Oh, okay. And then, of course, we're being healthy now, so I'll just hide these muffins over here, out the way. So this is a haul. Probably won't spend too long, because it's very similar to last time. It's going to last us 6 months now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So briefly, from Christmas, there's a bottle of Baileys that we couldn't fit in. Oh, we didn't have any...
We didn't have any bubble wrap last time we were over, so...
So that's in, and I think where's the other ones? Oh, they were from Christmas as well, weren't they, off your mum?
Yeah.
Quality Street, so we couldn't get in. You got another duvet.
Yep.
Don't do duvets.
Another duvet.
Some biscuits, lots of sweets and crisps, basically. Sports mix were really hard to get hold of, weren't
Yeah,
they?
you couldn't find them anywhere, could
Yes,
you?
not till we got to Cleveland's. There was none round our way. That was from the Lodge guys. Thank you, Lodge guys. And then we got crisps, and these are back. Look at these. Walkers finally have some Worcestershire sauce back. Yeah, various crisps, as you know. We can't.
Fish and chips in the cupboard.
Yeah, we can't get those over here, can we?
we
These
have to,
flavours. Maxine loves these ice rings. So she got some of those, didn't you? I think we're very restrained, so this is going to last us 6 months.
Yeah, this is not much.
A few chocolate biscuits. Again, some more hard-boiled sweets. They're mainly mine, aren't they? Like the hard-boiled ones. Rennie, you can't get those over here, can you?
No, you can only get Tums over here.
So we keep those.
Barry likes them more.
Yeah, we got some, obviously some digestives. Max has got some more of a chicken.
Chicken in white sauce?
Yep. And of course your favourite Star Bars. Yeah. And you got some of those for your
Yeah, I
lager.
managed to get the Robinsons ones this time. Was it black apple and blackcurrant?
Yeah. Well, and then the reason she got these is there's more of those rings in, aren't there?
Yeah.
In there, and the Whittaker's chocolates like your dad used to make.
Yeah.
So that's our haul for
Not a lot, really.
for this year till we get back in November. Let's talk about the holiday, the flight back, shall we say?
Yes.
So as I was saying earlier on, I really wanted that Virgin thing to be let's wait till the new plane comes out and we'll get on. It's just the old planes, but after seeing underneath that seat, it's kind of tarnished Virgin for me. I got the survey again this morning and I filled it in again, as I do every time, and let them know, say I'm open to call and have a chat if they want to ask any more questions. They never do. So that's it. I have no inclination really to go back with Virgin again.
No.
And as you know, in November on the next trip, we are trying Norse,
Yeah.
flying premium economy to Gatwick, which is obviously further for us to get home to see family,
Yeah.
but half the price of
Still
Virgin.
makes it worth it.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see.
we'll
We'll let you know. We'll film it and we'll let you know. As far as doing a connecting flight, like if you're looking to get in the parks, as we said, on the same day, it isn't going to work for you. I think I'd rather connect in the UK and then fly direct here.
Yeah.
You know, do the long flight direct.
Yeah, I mean,
enough.
it's best if you don't connect. but
Yeah.
It depends on the price.
Yeah, you got TUI who we can't fly. You have Aer Lingus, you have BA, and you have Virgin. They're really the only options.
Yeah.
British Airways, did I mention them? British Airways, yeah, BA. So they're the really only options you've got coming over here, and they're all just crazy prices at the moment, unfortunately. But there you go. That was our last Virgin flight for the foreseeable future. We have to say no inclination to book anymore.
Nope.
And you know, it is what it is. You saw our experience on the day. Yours may be different. If I climb underneath some airline seats on other planes, they may be the same. But I didn't have to.
Yeah.
And I had to. Oh, one other thing before we go. We got these. Wait, the reason I put these out, we got these coats as well, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we bought the coats.
The coats. They
Coats.
yeah, they were like £45 in Cleveland's, and they were $180 on on Amazon. So we got a couple of regatta jackets as well,
Waterproof ones.
which we'll be taking back. Why didn't we leave them? Well, let's just say we might need them on our trip in September. That we'll be vlogging for you, and then obviously we'll be taking those back in November when we go for a bit of a a trip over there. It is a long drive, as I was saying, but we have got a couple of surprises. We're meeting some folks on the way up, and we're meeting some folks on the way down to have a bit of a hangout and break the journey up.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us on this very long travel day back from Manchester to Orlando. Hope you enjoyed coming with us. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. Put your comments below. And what will we do, Max?
We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.